Hey, welcome back to Volleyball the Tuesday after. Do you miss me? Of course you do. Rhetorical question. Today on our show we have Trevor Crabb. It's going to be our feature in Rafu Rodriguez. We have fan questions. We have our top plays. Volleyball the Tuesday after, episode 11 starts now. Alright, we just got through Manhattan Beach, California, and the Manhattan Beach Open, and we got a bunch of highlights, so let's narrow it down. These are the top 10 plays. Ready? Number 10, Baumgren. Tim's gonna play a little back row defense. Brian gets spooked. Looks like it touches the cloud in the ceiling, does a little moving around, and Brian controls the ball, puts it down the line. That is play number 10. Number 9, Crabb. Gibb against newcomer Troy Field and Orlando Rosario. Gibb with a cross-court shot gets dug, goes over the net, and this time Crabb says, stay down! This time, stay down! Number 8, Rafu Rodriguez, Marciniak gets touch block, Rafu covers, there's the jump up, and the cut, and the put away. That's play number 8. Number 7, had to go back to the qualifying rounds for this. Volleyball mag writer and right side hitter Travis Merwitter with the jump floater. Del Sol trying to be a player on 2. Merwitter trying to be a player hater. There's the stuff. That's player number 7. Number 6, Phil. Nick up 21-20 on Marciniak and Rodriguez. Phil says, I need a jump serve down the middle. I think I'm going to get one. And then the very next set in the same match, at the scoring freeze, Phil says to himself, Phil, I need a jump serve down the middle, and he gets it. 2-0 winners over Marciniak in the winners bracket match, knocking them down. Number 5, Strickland. Watch Vogel in the qualifier match. Tries to go over the top. Yank says, is it worth it? Let me work it. Lay my thing down, flip it, and reverse it. Goes line over, and that puts them up by 1. They eventually win. They qualify to get into the main draw. Number 4, Tim Baumgren says, you got a right side serve, I got a one-arm pass, and a line shot that says, return to sender, insufficient postage. Baumgren's 2-0 winners over Marciniak and Rodriguez. Number 3, Crabb versus Crabb. The last match in the winners bracket to decide to go to the semifinals, and there you see Gibb hitting cross-court gets dug. On the coverage, beautiful coverage, fakes with his right, hits him with a left. If he hurts you with his left, go down. Rosie and Trevor Crabb, winners of that match, 2-1. Number 2, Vaught, Clemens. Check out the dig. Check out the bring back by Clemens as Ben hurls one down the line. Wins that battle, but eventually loses the war 2-0. That brings me to number 1. Once again, Crabb Gibb. There's my man, Jake Blocker Gibb. Jake, the head, Gibb. Jake, wait for it, Gibb. Jake, throw down, Gibb. Winners 2-0 over Field and Rosario. And those are our top 10 plays in Manhattan Beach, California. All right, joining me is the Punahou High School standout, also an all-star in Long Beach State as an outside hitter, played a little basketball in his life and took his talents to the beach. He is the older brother of the brothers Crabb. He is Trevor Crabb. Welcome to the show, Trev.
Hey, how's it going? Thanks a lot for having me.
Thank you so much. Listen, we had a previous discussion about the recent past, about Manhattan Beach and yours and Sean Rosenthal's preparation for it. And we were talking about your chemistry. I'd like for you to just go over that with me a little bit again, if you can. Like how good did you feel going into the tournament? You'd previously been to 3 other finals this year, right? With Sean, am I correct?
Yeah,
all right,
exactly.
cool.
Austin, Seattle, and Hermosa. So we were in the last 2 finals in a row. And for Manhattan, we knew a couple of the top teams that were missing from those were back here, so it was a full field. It definitely didn't change our confidence. We knew we were playing some of the best volleyball and still getting better as a team. So we knew we could get ourselves back in the position to win, back in the finals. And before, I kind of had a feeling that if we hadn't made the finals, we'd be matching up against Phil.
Yeah. It's like you almost knew it.
Yeah.
Right, we mentioned they were playing some of their best volleyball the last month or the last month and a half. Sick.
Yeah, sorry, what was that?
No, I said they look like we'd also said they were playing some of their best volleyball the last month and a half, and already a good team, you know.
Exactly, and I just visualized the whole during the tournament and before the tournament that we'd be back in the finals and good chance playing Phil. But as you saw yesterday, it didn't really go our way, but it was an exciting final for everyone.
Yeah, it was. Listen, it was an exciting finals for me because I look for matches that are interesting. I look for matches that move the needle, as I always affectionately refer to. It's just like the cheer meter, loud, louder, loudest, and are you nuts, this and that. And I bring your attention to that match in the finals where you guys took the first set and it looked really, really evenly matched for a team like Phil and Nick that was supposed to be the heavy favorite that was supposed to win the whole thing.
Right.
You look like you were in the middle of the process of giving everybody a big shit sandwich to eat. Or how can I say, disrupt the natural flow of things, should I say?
Yeah. Exactly.
When you took the first set, that's when I knew it was for real. I was there every day, by the way, except the last day, which I had the pleasure of watching it at home, on live stream. So listen, let's since we're going from present to past, let's go to the day before. You were in the last game, or the last match of the winner's bracket. You are once again facing Gib, who's Sean Rosenthal's old partner, and your old partner and little brother, and that's Taylor Crabb. So you previously faced him in Hermosa Beach, right? And that was also the last game of pool play, and you ended up going against them in the finals. Again, and you lost to them again. So let's walk me through the beginning. You're walking into the stadium. You got these guys again. What's going through your mind?
Definitely the last 2 matches in Hermosa. But it's definitely going through my mind a bunch. Just knowing that they beat us, not just for the championship, but twice in the tournament, in the same tournament. So we knew we had some revenge to come back and take them down, and we knew that we didn't really. It was an exciting final in Hermosa against them, but we knew we could still play better. And first set we came out kind of didn't really play very well, made a lot of errors. Turned it up in the second set, and we knew if we pushed it to 3 that we were going to continue playing strong and take the win.
Yeah, man, it was, what were some of the things that you, without giving up too much of your secrets, I mean, you still got to go to Chicago and play everybody again. Without giving up too much, what were some of the things, some of the adjustments that you made from Hermosa to Manhattan Beach?
You mean playing Taylor and Jake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was. I mean, listen. I'm gonna be honest. It was a team that looked like they kind of had your number, and something changed. Something changed somewhere in the middle of the second set where you guys were a snowball rolling down the hill. Was it just I guess my question is, was it just momentum, or was it some in-game adjustments, something that you saw, some film that you watched in between Hermosa Beach and Manhattan Beach?
Yeah, it was just we had a better game plan going kind of into it. we decided, I mean, I'm not worried about giving up any secrets, but we decided to serve my brother a little bit more than we did in Hermosa.
Yeah, the left
and
shoulder.
Forced them to side out and win for them, and we knew we could get a little better beat on him and score a little more points that way, and it turned out to work.
Yeah, I also thought your timing on the block was really, really good. You were going a little bit late, and it allowed you to just, wherever their reaction was, where they're going to go line over cross or cut or jumbo or whatever, they didn't see the block until the last minute, and even if they rolled, you had enough hang time to knock it down, which I saw you knock down with one hand, two hands in them. It was a lot of fun to watch. So, listen, one more question about Manhattan Beach, and I guess one more question about this year. And this is kind of a tough question, so get ready. You've been to the finals four times this year, and you were in the finals 3 times with your brother Taylor last year. It's a total of seven finals. So that's 7 times you've been to the finals, and all 7 times you lost. Now, me as a former player and a professional player, and for the people watching outside in, making the finals is a huge accomplishment. I mean, anyone that has a problem with that, most of those guys never done anything their whole freaking lives. They haven't earned the right to go to the finals and lose, in my opinion. So for you, I'm going to ask you the tough question and try to be a little bit more honest. If you do not win, how much is this going to haunt you?
I mean, I try not to think about, not ever winning, but I mean, I know, like, as long as I'm putting myself in the position to keep getting back into the finals, that it's eventually going to happen. Pretty much almost every single final, all 7 of them, except for I think 1, has either went to 3 or been a really close match. Just little things here and there just didn't go my way, and also props, to the teams that beat us in all those finals. They kind of stepped up their game a little more than usual, I would say.
Yeah, it's the two best teams. It's the 2 best teams in the finals, and like you said, there were, and I remember some from last year. There were so many that could have gone another way. I mean, you made the finals 3 times. How many of those sets were decided by 2 points? Would you be surprised? I know all of them were, 19, 21, 23, 21, 24, 22, 22, 20. So these are things, like you said, that sometimes that's how the ball bounces. And I guess the reason why I asked that question is because some people, elite athletes like yourself, they put an immense amounts of pressure on themselves to capture something that they desire the most, and it is just that one title, so they can just get on with life. I don't know if you watch mixed martial arts. Dominic Cruz.
A little bit.
Dominic Cruz is like a guy at 135, and he was out of fighting for like 2 years because he had one injury after another and after another, and he thought his career was over. And then he kind of came to terms saying that the championship doesn't identify him. And then he got back, and then he won. And it was crazy because he took this immense amount of pressure that was eating him alive. I'm not saying it's you. I'm not saying how it affects you and how it affects him are the same thing. But you're both elite athletes. And once he came to terms saying that the championship does not define who he is, it was like this huge amount of pressure let off his shoulders, and he was able to just fight. And that's something I saw about you the last tournament in Hermosa, and that's something I saw about you this tournament. You weren't playing with a lot. There is a great deal of stress that comes with being in this competition, but you seemed a little bit more relaxed. You seem to be having a little bit more fun playing to the fans. You know what I'm saying? You got a little micro stare down across the net. Just a little fun play. So how far am I from my assessment or my assertion?
Oh, yeah, you're definitely right. I think both of us, me and Rosie, are playing a little bit more relaxed as these last couple tournaments have kind of moved on, and that's kind of something that we kind of learned we had to do is when we're both playing a little more relaxed, we play a lot better. and not to try and put any extra pressure on us. I mean, we know we've been to the finals 4 times, and each time we're getting there, we're still, you could almost say that we're playing a little bit better each time. I thought we played better in this Manhattan finals than we did in the Hermosa Beach finals. We just had a
you guys
tougher opponent to go up against this time.
Yeah, you guys were a snowball going down the hill, getting bigger as it went along. I really enjoyed it. It was I think I speak for players like you, and I speak for the AVP when they I go to Huntington, and that was the best Huntington tournament I've seen in 5 years, and just when I thought they couldn't top that. You know what I'm saying? Austin was good. New York was good. Hermosa was absolutely terrific. First time in 7 years. Manhattan Beach. So it seemed like every tournament was getting a little bit better. So let's all right, we jumped out of that a little bit. Let's jump into something a lot of people don't know about you. You come from a long lineage of your family. A long lineage of volleyball players, if not elite athletes, right? I'm just going to name a few. There's your brother. Taylor, just like you, chasing that championship, we finally reached up, grabbed that brass ring. Okay, he got it. You have Lindsay Berg, right? Is your cousin? Yep. Your cousin? She played for the U.S. national team. Was she remind me? Was she a setter or an outside hitter? Just trying to remember. Setter. That's right. Setter. Okay, that's my position. And your uncle. What's your uncle's name? An assistant coach.
Tony's Crabb.
Tony? Yeah, Tony was an assistant coach for Doug Beal, I believe, in 1984, where the USA men won the gold. Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay. Who else? Plug me in, man. Who else? Who else is in your family?
One of our other cousins played on the AVP for a while, Aliko Williams.
Okay.
He's maybe 10 years ago was his last event, maybe. So it was a little bit a while ago, but he played for a solid amount of years, finishing a couple of decent finishes. I think his best was like a 5th or 7th or something. But he played for a while. Was a legend, definitely a legend, but one of the better players to come out of Hawaii as well. And we've had other cousins too play college ball.
Very good. You played for Punahou High School. Did you and Taylor ever get to play on the same team again? I noticed you guys are 3 years apart.
We did not. I actually only played 1 year in high school and just played club volleyball for Outrigger.
Got it. Yeah.
And just focused on basketball.
Nice.
For high school.
So Outrigger, was that you? Was that Tri? Was it Madison?
Yeah, me and Tri. Yeah, me and Tri, and then the McKibbins played. We were never on the same team though.
Okay. Spencer McLaughlin?
Spencer was older with Riley.
Okay.
Me and Tri were always on the same team for like 3 years straight.
Got it. And did you and your brother ever play?
With Eric Soji.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Did you and your brother ever play at Long Beach at least 1 year? Like freshman year, senior year?
Yeah, we played actually 3 years together. Well, 2 years. I was hurt 1 year, then my last 2 years we played together.
Cool. And for a friend of mine, Luis Mendez, did you ever go to nationals with a team called Hustle and Flow?
That was just my brother that played with them.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. I've
never been to nationals.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Me neither. I played ball in Germany, and I don't know. We had something called the European Championship that was so grueling. I just didn't want to go to nationals, but I got to do it one day. All right. So let's see. What else do we have? I have something called the lightning round, since we're at the near end of this interview, and thank you for your time, by the way. So here, as if you watch the show, you pretty much know what the lightning round questions are. Ready?
I think I just saw the last episode with Stafford, so I'm not too familiar with it.
All right, lightning round questions. Here we go. Let's see, ice cream or cupcakes?
Ice cream.
Okay, good team name, Kiss My Ace or You Shall Not Pass?
You Shall Not Pass.
Who's the person you look forward to playing when you're in the AVP tour? The person you look forward to playing the most?
My brother.
Cool. Who's who's the person, who's the team in the beginning of your career you were trying to avoid in the brackets?
Phil.
Cool. Okay, who in the history of time, present or past, if you wanted to have dinner with and pick his brain and just talk to him or her, who would it be?
Kobe Bryant.
Kobe Bryant. Okay, and by that rationale, who in the history of time, present or past, who you think deserves a good ass kicking, who would that be?
Conor McGregor.
Oh, hey, listen. So Trevor, I want to thank you for your time, for taking this time to interview on my show, and thanks for being very, very candid with some of your answers. I think that's pretty cool of you, and I look forward to supporting you in the Chicago Open and wish you the best of luck, okay?
All right, thanks a lot for having me.
You bet, man. Have a good one. All right.
All right, you too. Later.
All right, people, so that was Trevor Crabb. One half of the brothers Crabbs. They actually played together last year, and they've had some success on the international scene and as well as domestic. Made it to the finals 3 times with his brother, lost. Made it to the finals 4 times with Sean Rosenthal, lost. And it's one of those things where, I'm optimistic if not hopeful. If at first you don't succeed, you don't say the hell with it. You say you try again until something breaks. On another note, some people kind of little mean on social network with a little hashtag Never Trevor. I think that's actually kind of it's cute for a while, but that cute stuff got to take a back seat to someone who's out there actually performing and doing his thing. And like I said before in this interview, he's in the finals and he lost 4 times this year. And when people, when some of these idiots out there ask what gives, my answer is he was in the finals and lost 4 times because he's earned the right to go to the finals and lose 4 times. He got there, which is something that a lot of the people who I see posting, who by the way are active volleyball players, can only wish they can sniff the finals. You wish you could sniff the finals. So it's cute for a little bit, you poke fun and this and that, but some of y'all just need to chill, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. Let's move along. Okay, right now joining me today is my Puerto Rican standout. He's played in multiple AVP and FIVB tournaments, as well as the Pan Am Games in 2011 and 2015. He's also a 7-time Norseca winner, as well as a 2-time NVL winner, and most recently made it to the AVP semis in Hermosa Beach. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring you Rafu, Roberto Rodriguez. Welcome to the show, Rafu.
Hi. How you doing, Jason? What's up, guys?
Doing pretty well. Hey, so I usually like to start from the recent past, but I'm going to go a little back further with you, okay?
Okay.
Because a lot of people don't know about you, and they damn well should. Raf, let's chill for a minute. Let's tell me when did you start playing volleyball?
Well, beach volleyball I started back in 2004. I kind of like my high school year and my senior high school year. I just for fun going down to the beach, playing with my friends, and that's how I introduced myself to beach volleyball.
Okay, very good. Did you play with Amari Nolasco? Yeah. Did you play with Amari Velasco?
Yeah. Correct.
Oh, you did? Wow, I was only kidding. Okay. I just felt like all Puerto Ricans knew each other, and I guess you do.
Yeah, I did play with Amari a lot.
Yeah, I like him. I met him in New York.
Yeah.
So when did you first start playing in the AVP?
In the AVP?
Yeah.
Well, basically, I last year that I started playing most of the tournaments, because before I was just playing 1 or 2 here and there, but not really playing AVP. I was mostly focused on my national team stuff, like Norseca,
yeah,
and some FIVB here and there, but not really. I never really played like a full FIVB season.
Okay.
Just because, I mean, the funding wasn't there, and I
Right.
didn't have sponsors, so I mostly went for Norcitas and like national tournaments. I used to go to Florida to play a couple like local tournaments there, the Beach Tour, and yeah, I mostly whatever I can play, I play. You know, I just point out there to play, but now I'm more to this AVP, not more. No more national team for me. Yeah.
No, I mean, yeah, that's just too much traveling, not enough money.
Right.
You played a lot with Eric Haddock in the past, right? It was that you played Norseca with him, and you won a few in Grand Cayman and Manzanillo, and I believe you won one with him in the NVL, right? You won like May 2015.
We won in 15. Yeah, 15, I think.
All right.
In Ocean City, Maryland.
Nice, cool. How'd you meet Kevin McCulloch?
How did I meet him? Well, we played against each other a lot in the Norseca as well. He was collaborating with Derek Olsen.
Right.
So me and Eric Hodder would like match up against them a lot of times. So that's how we basically met, and then last season I went to in Huntington, and I was playing with my buddy Orlando from Florida, and Kevin was playing with Matt Olson. Neither of us made it to the same draw. I was like, hey, you know, I don't have a partner, so we decided to join forces for Seattle, and that's where we did a pretty good job. So we kept going for it.
Yeah, that's right. In Seattle, I just want to remind everybody watching the show, Seattle was the tournament that you guys came in through the qualifiers, the 16th seed, and you played the 1 seed and beat him. I believe it was Gibbon Patterson, am I correct?
Yeah, Gibbon Patterson.
Yeah. You guys were the first, and so far, the only team to do that. I was looking at the records, and it said the number 1 seed was a perfect 23-0. In first round games against the 16th seed, so you guys broke the mold in Seattle. So that must have been fun. So you played with Kevin for pretty much a whole year. You played really well in Seattle, and I thought you played really well out of the contenders bracket. I think you guys won like 5 straight matches in Manhattan Beach last year. I was there, and I actually played in that, and thanks to you guys, which I'll get into later. And then you make a partner switch to Peter Marciniak. How did that relationship happen?
This season we started together, Kevin and I. And I mean he's working a lot right now, so he don't have a lot of time to train, and like. We talked to Peter, and like he wanted, and I wanted to commit for the whole season, so we ended up doing that.
Okay.
And yeah, it has worked out. I mean, we know each other a while ago. We've never played together. He lives in Florida, I live in California, but I mean, we have a good chemistry, so it's been working out. I mean, on and off, up and down, like everybody.
Yeah, you really do. So you and Peter the big blocker, and you like the lights out, lightning fast backward defender. Went to Hermosa Beach, California. That's my backyard. I live right up the block.
Nice.
And you guys took 3rd place. You guys were pretty much in the winner's bracket all the way through, and made it into 3rd place. So, what was going into the semifinals? Before the semifinals, what would you say was one of your more difficult matches?
Well, going into the semifinals, what?
Before you went to the semifinals, you subsequently lost, I believe, Trevor Crabb and Sean Rosenthal, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so before that match, who was your most difficult opponent?
Well, sorry, I'm not.
No, that's okay. Who is the hardest team for you to beat before you got to Trevor, Crabb, and Rosenthal. Who was the hardest one?
There, so we beat Ozzy Borges and Bruno in the first round. Then we beat Ed Rodriguez, Erickson. Then we beat Jeremy Casey, John Mayer.
John Mayer, yeah. 14-14. 21-14. Yeah.
What was that?
It was 21-14, 21-14. Yeah.
Yeah, that was, we were serving pretty well.
Yeah.
Let's say it that way.
That was ridiculous. And quarterfinals was what?
Quarterfinal was Kurt Toppel and Team Baumgarten.
Right. So out of all of those matches, which one was the hardest? Which one was the most which one is the most difficult?
Well, the hardest was, I would say, even though the score stayed that way, but Casey, Mayer were pretty tough because it was the third match of the day, and like you had to go all out, or
right.
you would have been the losing bracket. So it was a good mental, physical challenge. But I mean, it really helped that Pure was in California for the whole month of July. So we actually got to train on that deep sand like every day, and we figured some stuff out, and that really, really helped our game overall. Like we were really connecting, and so yeah, it was a good couple weeks.
Right. Okay. So you and Peter are teammates. You guys living in different zip codes, and I'm using that term lightly. When do you find time to train? When do you find time to practice together? How do you prepare?
So we don't. He practice with these people back and forth. I try to practice as much as I can, which is like twice a week here in Huntington. But like we try to meet early in the tournaments and maybe get a couple practices. Like he came into Manhattan Beach on Monday, so we practice Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So we did get a couple reps and a couple practices, but it's just like, yeah, at this point we just meet there and try to do our best.
Okay. And so going into Chicago, who's one of the teams that stylistically presents the biggest problems for you, without giving away too much? Which teams, as far as styles make matchups, right? So which team stylistically presents the biggest problem for you?
Well, first of all, we have to find out who's going to be in the main draw or not, which I think we're barely going to be in.
Okay.
So yeah, but teams, I mean, everyone's going to be there, right?
It's the last one. It seems like, some people come out of the woodworks.
Yeah, like everyone should be there. It's going to be tough, man. Chicago is always tough. It's pretty deep fan too, so
you definitely want to be in the main draw, Rafu. I mean,
I definitely want to be in the main draw.
I speak for Jeff Samuels and Michael Brunstein. In Manhattan, they came in as a qualifier 1, and second round, Matt Olson comes out of retirement and plays with Matt Maher. That's a difficult match, right? And then you got
really, really hard match. Yeah, I watched that.
And then you got young upstarts. You got Cole Fears, setter out of Stanford, Hagen Smith, setter out of UCLA, also the son of St. John Smith, playing in the qualifier 3, and that goes to 3 sets, and they're playing lights out volleyball. So it's like if you win, even if you qualify, you have to cryogenically recover, recruit. You have to recharge your battery for another long 2 or 3 days. If you're going to make the semis or finals. So
absolutely.
Yeah.
And then Chicago is super weird because 2014 is like, yeah, it is a tough bracket with 24 and having like if you go 1 and 2, you still get like 17 or something. So yeah, it's a tough, weird draw with 2014.
So
really hard.
Rafa, let me interrupt you. How does it work out? The 24, is it 16? Is it 16 main draw, 8 qualifier?
That's correct, yeah.
Oh, you're in. Forget it. You're fine. Come on. No, we're not having this conversation. What?
Oh,
Come
we're gonna
on.
be like 15 or something, so we're gonna be up there.
Okay. I hope.
Yeah.
Well, I hope, man. I hope you guys are good. Look, you guys have been playing. You guys have made it deep almost every playoff. So you always are managing to get points. I think. Listen, the top five could take a month off and still be there. But I think.
Yeah.
On the bubble is probably Samuels and Brunstein is you. The McKibbins look like they have enough points. Zahn and Ratledge there, always finishing fifth. They have enough points. So definitely wish you the best of luck in that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Rafu, I want to thank you for this time. But before we go, I have something called the lightning round questions. Okay, are you ready?
The lightning questions, okay.
They're called lightning round questions. Here they come. Ready? Ice cream or cupcakes?
Cupcakes.
Okay, a good team volleyball name, You Shall Not Pass or Kiss My Ace?
Do again, sorry?
A good volleyball name for a team, You Shall Not Pass or Kiss My Ace?
You shall not pass.
Okay. Who's the team that you look forward to playing the most when you're in the draw? Who's the team that you like to? Who's the team that you like to play the most when you're in the AVP main draw?
I want to play. I haven't played Jake and Taylor, so I want to play them.
Oh, cool. Who's the team that everybody, in your opinion, that everyone's trying to avoid in the main draw?
Oh, easy. Phil and Nick.
Phil and Nick. Okay. I guess 32 volleyball players can't be wrong, Phil and Nick. Okay, if you had someone in the history of time, past or present, that you could meet and talk to, or have dinner with, who would it be?
Someone that on the past or present that I would.
Yeah, that you would like to talk to. Yeah, if you would like to just meet and talk to. They could be dead, they could be alive.
Maybe Jordan. Kind of would be cool to talk to Jordan.
Yeah, well, you find out how he's making all that money. Okay, so I'll ask the opposite. Past or present, dead or alive, who would you like to give a well-deserved ass kicking to?
A well-deserved ass kicking too?
Yeah, who deserves a good ass
volleyball
kicking?
Or after fighting?
No, anyone. Just dead or alive, past or present.
But like kick their ass playing volleyball or?
No, just put your boot in their ass, redirect their youthful energies. Who would it be?
Kick someone's ass. Damn, man, that's tough. You need to give me a compliment.
Well, John Mayer said Donald Trump, and I just interviewed Trevor Crabb. He said Conor McGregor. So
Conor McGregor.
yeah, that's what Trevor Crabb said. That's all right.
Man, I don't know. Let's say Trump, just because you just mentioned it, and
Yeah.
it would be fun.
Yeah, it would. Yeah, it would actually be a lot of fun. So listen, Rafu, that's all I got. But before I go, I just want to take the time to thank you professionally for coming on the show. And I also want to take the time personally, if you remember a year ago, as you know, I'm an indoor player, like 28 years. I'm an indoor player, and I was just trying my hand at beach, and I was in a Manhattan Open last year, just in a qualifier, and there were a bunch of people that said they would help me train or whatever, but the two people that came through were Kevin McCulloch, who by the way was instrumental in me moving to California and just meeting people. I owe him my California life, and the other person's you. I remember taking a drive to Temecula, California. And there was I don't know who owns that mansion. I can only guess it's not yours, right? Okay. And we got some.
You and Rob McLean.
Yeah. Oh my God. It was me, Rob McLean, you and Kevin, and we got a lot of work done. It was very, very productive, and even though the result wasn't what I wanted, of course, at least I went out there and I represented myself well, and I'm eternally grateful. I just want to say thank you for that. Okay?
Yeah.
All right, buddy. I'm out of here. Thank you so much.
Okay, cool, man.
All right, later.
Chicago, maybe?
What's that?
Are you coming to Chicago or no?
Oh no! I'm going to New York for business and pleasure, and then I might go to Yellowstone Park or something like that. But I'll tell you what, if they need me to do play-by-play and color commentary, I'll make the trip. If these guys smarten up and put me in the booth, I can move the needle. I can move the needle for them. Maybe you can let the powers that be know that. So, but until then, I got stuff to do here. I mean, they've had 2 chances to use me. They had 2 chances to use me. They blew it.
Streaming my home matches, so if you wanna get it and hop into those, I'm gonna be streaming my home matches, so you can check them out.
Thank you so much, Rafu. All right, have a good day, buddy.
All right. Bye.
Okay, that was Rafu Rodriguez, Roberto Rodriguez-Bertran, a.k.a. Rafu, an amazing defender, and I'm glad I have him on the show because I know the show predominantly attracts the fanatics and some casuals, but I'd like as many people as possible to know this guy. He's just an amazing player and an even better human being. Has a huge following, a huge Puerto Rican contingency. You'll see a whole bunch of umbrellas and chairs staked out, taking up like 1.5 sides of whatever court they're playing on. And I wish him and Peter the best of luck. All right, that's all I got today. I want to take the time to thank Trevor Crabb for coming on the show. I also want to take the time to thank Rafu Rodriguez, both very, very good guests, and wish them the best of luck in Chicago. But until then, for all of you watching at home, for all of you on your laptop or on your computer, on your tablet at Starbucks, I'm Jason DeVilliers. So long.
Make sure you don't have Billy Allen 10 lines.
Yeah.